impairment cues.
Hey, this guy just ran out of the ambulance.
Where's he at?
I have no idea.
How do you get out of the ambulance?
How to get out?
All right. Thank you.
Sir?
You're hurting me.
How am I hurting you, sir?
You're hurting me.
Can you explain how?
Imagine trusting someone to transport your children safely home only to discover they might be putting them in grave danger. This alarming scenario unfolded on February the 9th of 2022 in Flagler County when a school bus driver, Mark Michael McNeil, allegedly drove a bus full of middle school students while intoxicated.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
It all began on a routine Wednesday afternoon as McNeil picked up approximately 40 students from Buddy Taylor Middle School. But soon, an employee noticed something deeply concerning, a strong smell of alcohol on McNeil.
Attempts to contact him through the school transportation radio went ignored as he continued his route, dropping off students.
All right, we'll get past that part.
Okay.
So,
But he does work for y'all.
He does.
work.
He legit works with us.
All right.
He is a legit bus driver.
Right, so the next question lies, and you said he wasn't acting on y'all, trying to contact him.
We contacted him via radio. The director told him to pull over at a safe location, and he continued to come all the way down from, I guess, Buddy Taylor or either Indian Trails and brought his students home. So I think it was Buddy Taylor.
So wait, he had students on the bus that was going on.
Because when he came here, this is where I actually got him to pull over and stop.
Okay.
And he wanted to know why. And I was like, you got to get out the bus.
So are you a transportation director?
I'm just the safety and training supervisor. My director is actually on his way.
That's probably a good time. Y'all stepped off the whole muddy mess and chaos. You can get kids on the bus and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here so we can deal with that issue. And not get me jammed up. I mean, you understand now? Look.
No, I get it. But like I said, we wasn't notified that it could have been possibly reasonable suspicion until he was gone.
Okay.
When we was aware of it, that's when we tried to get him to
I understand that.
So it wasn't like, we just sent them on, go drive kids. But when she notified us, he was long gone.
I'm getting part of it right now.
Oh, no.
Huh?
He admitted to 2 beers today.
Okay.
See?
But I do think there might be some side stuff going on, too.
Yep.
He dropped his kids off at work.
No,
He said he didn't have kids.
He was doing his route.
Okay.
But he was doing it after being told to pull over at a safe location.
Right, yeah.
So that we can come get the route.
Yeah.
Hello?
Boy.
He admitted it.
Who's your suit?
Huh?
Who's your suit?
We got get Smith today.
Got to go,
Huh?
baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This would be a public affairs nightmare.
Yeah.
I just told her she did.
224 Flagler.
You got to go, Doreen.
I gotta take your kids away.
There's still kids on the bus.
So he definitely just said, I've had a couple of beers. So what? You
Yeah.
can't hold that against me.
There's so much going on.
Just so you know.
Okay.
All right,
Probably
so
laugh at it.
what is his medical reason for going right now? Just because he's
He just wants to meet his wife.
at the hospital?
Correct. He didn't want to go, but it said his wife was on the phone, said, I'll meet you there. And he's like, okay.
When she notified the supervisor, he was gone. When he got to the school and we radioed him to pull that bus over at a safe location, he didn't. That's why I ended up catching him here because I trailed
So he
him.
picked up the kids from the school though.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And we just need to know how many kids were on that bus.
I can't put in the video right now.
Okay. So when he got to y'all's, like, how did he get the keys to the bus? Is it just
They
you
already
can just
have their
grab?
own key.
They have their own key.
Everybody has their own key.
All right.
He has his own set of keys. All he needs to know that his bus he needed a bus. He was told to get one bus, but he did not get that bus. He jumped into a totally opposite bus.
Okay.
So that was when we noticed something was wrong because you
Is this
told
the
one
director?
bus. Huh?
Is this director pulling up? Okay.
So then when he didn't take that bus, that's when she said, oh, I kind of smelled alcohol on it.
And she didn't say that before anything though.
He was
Okay.
gone.
No. She didn't say that to anybody. Like, hey,
No.
I smelled this, or she
No.
just said, hey, I.
I'm gonna call Carl.
Okay.
Does he have any history of like DUI, alcohol,
Not
substance
to
abuse
my
or anything?
How y'all doing?
Hey.
Good. How are you?
Yes.
All right. So
We got
got a little bit of a cluster here.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you up to speed on right now?
I've been talking with Miss Gilmore, so I'm pretty versed.
Yeah. So pretty much we got called here to assist the fire department because apparently they got called because someone was getting out of a bus, couldn't breathe, all that stuff. So we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's what he
You know.
told us when we
Yeah.
got him out the bus.
Okay. So basically, that's someone, I don't remember her name. What was her name?
Doreen.
So she noticed he had some kind of something going on.
Which is what tipped us off to come out here.
Right. Okay. And he was told to get on to get a different bus. Who did she talk to and say that she suspected something?
She didn't talk to nobody.
She just said, I suspected this.
She came around the corner when we were coming out of a conference
Okay.
to another supervisor after this guy had been gone for 30 or 40 minutes.
Okay.
And
So when was he told to get a different bus, though?
prior to him leaving.
Okay. Who told him to get a different bus, and what was the reason for that?
The bus that he took was not his bus. He took somebody else's bus.
He's supposed to have got a spare bus, but he didn't get
He
that
took
bus.
somebody's personal bus. He went by the wrong number.
Okay. Okay. All right. So then she tips off, says, hey, this guy who just left, I suspected he is under the influence of something or is like...
She said he smelled like alcohol.
Okay.
Oh, she told us that too just now. That's what I
Okay.
came back to. She
Okay.
just said that. She's like, I feel like I should do something. That's what she told us.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
immediately
I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
somebody heard that too. Okay.
Yeah.
we notified.
Hang out up there for a second. I got to get some info from y'all.
Absolutely.
We came
Okay.
out here to you guys immediately once we was tipped off because that's not a practice of ours. He should have never left.
Right. No, and listen, we're not here to accuse anybody. We're not saying anything like that. We're just trying to figure out the timeline because it was a big mess at first. And we're just trying to figure out who knew what, who didn't know, what was said, who said, all that kind of stuff.
Where is it?
He's in the hospital right now.
Are you guys gonna do a?
That's what we're still trying to figure out because
Okay.
right now he's going to the hospital for some medical.
He's a
complaint.
mandatory reporter. The reason that we notified you, so if he has any under influence because they're on the CDL, we need to know that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the reason-
he admitted to the fire department that he had 2 beers.
Okay.
So he openly admitted that.
So I don't know how this works, but we need to do a blood draw because isn't it considered a DUI or something like that?
There's a whole. That's what we have a whole process for that. We're still going through.
Okay. So we were notified.
You saw him driving, right? Or
I
he
saw
was.
him
We got it
Okay.
on video.
And you have on video.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just need a wheel witness to say, hey, I saw him behind the wheel, so and so,
Okay.
and that's what she is right now, is a wheel witness. Okay.
Um,
All right. Keep talking to them. I'm gonna go talk to them.
So yeah, so we were notified after we came out of our meeting that hey, once the other supervisor realized he took the wrong bus, and Doreen came around the corner, she was like, "Oh well, he kind of smelled like alcohol," and so we all lost our shit because.
Yeah, that's something you probably should have stopped
So-
before
Right.
he got off
Long time
the
ago.
lot.
So I immediately dispatched my supervisors to go to the bus, and then we got on the phone with EMS and you guys so that we could stop the bus because we had called him on the radio and told him you need to pull over to a safe location, whatever. He refused. He wouldn't do it.
Was he being like belligerent on the phone, or was he just didn't say anything?
Well, why?
You hear him on
Why?
the radio. Why?
And like I say, we have the video, and so so he was telling that back and forth to my supervisor. So then I got on the radio and said, "You need to pull the bus over immediately, and it's nothing to be alarmed about. We're coming to meet the bus." He just kept going, and so once they got behind him, he still refused to stop. He just backing up, turn around, whatever, just kept going as if he was right.
So you're saying that he didn't have kids on the bus, or he did? I'm still
did have
okay.
kids.
So he got this bus from the lot, went to the school, picked up the kids, and then he was doing his route here, and that's when everything.
He was on his route down. He dropped off something down there. Then he came here. I was able because I tried to catch him down there, but he wouldn't stop. So I had to make a U-turn in the road and follow him
Okay,
here. Because
I'm trying to get the timeline because you said it was like 30, 40 minutes before you guys caught him. So
Yeah, but that's
that would
not-
make sense then.
But that timeline is to leave from the yard, to go to Belterre, to pick up, to come back down here. So
Okay,
that's,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That 30, 40 minutes makes a lot more sense
This
then.
may have started. The ring may have been notified by 110, and we were notified that this may was happening. What time that thing ended?
I
2
thought
o'clock.
I started leaving coming this way about 2.
Yeah, it was 2 o'clock. We got out 2 o'clock.
Okay. What time does do the buses from Buddy Taylor usually depart?
From Buddy Taylor or from the yard?
From Buddy Taylor.
Okay,
So we know how long he had the kids on the bus at least.
1:45.
1:45.
I'm going to get out 1:45, so maybe 2 o'clock.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they were on the bus
1:45
for like 15, 30
maybe.
minutes.
Yes.
Okay. So from there to here is a couple miles. We're going to try to see if we can get any information from kids to see if they have any. I mean, it's really hard now that the kids are all home and stuff like
Right.
that, but
I mean,
they would be an excellent
We
like
tried to
testimony to it. Now, I understand that, you know, you can't keep these kids on the bus. They got to go home and stuff like that. So.
And we have video too. I don't know if that helps.
Oh yeah, if we
or
can see anything, like if he has any impairment cues.
Hey, this guy just ran out of the ambulance.
Where's he at?
I have no idea.
How do you get out of the ambulance?
How to get out?
All right. Thank you.
The situation escalated when McNeil's supervisor tracked him down near the intersection of Carris Trail and Carrot Path, and by then McNeil had exited the bus and collapsed, complaining of difficulty breathing. Emergency responders arrived, and deputies noted a strong odor of alcohol. Body cam footage captured McNeil's resistance during his arrest, while a breathalyzer revealed a blood alcohol level of 0.32, 4 times the legal limit.
Delta 313, I'm going to have one detained.
I didn't do anything.
All right. Well, when the responding officer gets here, all right,
Yeah.
you can talk to him.
Okay,
right.
hold on. My wife, you're hurting me.
How am I hurting you,
You're
sir?
hurting me.
I'm putting
You're
handcuffs on
hurting
you.
me. Yes, you are.
I'm not hurting
I
you.
didn't do anything.
Okay.
You're
Sir,
hurting me.
how am I hurting you, sir?
You're hurting me.
Can you explain how?
Yes, you're hurting my arms.
Your
You're
arms?
hurting me.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
putting you in custody right now.
Okay. Why?
Huh?
What did I do?
So, can you spread
Yes,
your
what
feet
did I
for me,
do?
please? Spread your
What
feet
did
for
I
me.
do? Wait. What
Spread
did
your-
I do?
spread your feet
What
for
did
me.
I do?
Sir, stop.
Yes, sir. All right, I understand, but what did I do?
We'll explain everything in just a second.
All right. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't do anything. Can I go home?
No, 1 second.
I can't go home.
Yes, okay. Hold on.
What's going on, man? What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
So he jumped out of a.
Yeah, he took off from the ambulance. Yep.
I'm sorry? Hey, wait, you're pushing me hard.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pushing me hard.
I'm barely touching
I don't
you.
like that.
Barely
I
touching
don't
you.
like that. You're pushing me hard. Yes, you are. You're pushing me hard.
He has like
What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do? What did I do, sir? Honestly.
Why'd you
sir.
jump, just out of curiosity, why'd you jump out of a daggone ambulance?
I drove the school bus.
I understand that.
Okay.
Why'd you jump out?
I didn't jump out of the school bus. Okay? I just jumped out because I was scared. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to any of you.
I didn't see you.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you seen me. You seen me.
Alright, go ahead and face the car. Look away from me, please.
Yes.
You have anything on you that I should know about?
Yes.
What do you have?
Yes. What's the matter with you? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Sir?
I didn't, sir. Sir, you were.
Relax. Okay? We're going to explain to you what's going on, okay?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I didn't do anything wrong. I love my wife. My wife is home. She's worried about me. I have 5 kids.
Where's
I
your
have
ID
5
at?
children.
Where's your ID at?
Okay?
Where's your ID at?
Excuse me?
Where's your identification at?
In my wallet.
In your wallet. Where's your wallet?
In the car.
In the car.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Deputy
I
King,
would not lie to you.
There's nothing in.
you don't have
It's in,
anything?
He hasn't been in my car.
It's in the
He hasn't
car.
been in my
He's
car.
not been in the car?
No, this is as far as we got.
Wait. It's in my car.
Oh, it's in his
my
car. It's in his car, but I don't know where his car is.
Yeah, it's right there in my wallet. I would not lie to anybody. I don't lie to anybody.
Hey.
What is wrong with you
I'm
guys?
just asking your name. What's your name?
Mark McNeil.
Mark McNeil?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, Mark.
I don't lie to anybody.
Okay, relax. Here's the situation. You want to get control, okay? You got ambulance called to pick you up.
I'm gonna go to.
I'm gonna
For
tell you,
what?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
For
Okay.
what?
If you listen,
Are you gonna listen or are you gonna keep talking and
No,
interrupting?
I'm gonna listen.
Okay. All right, you went to the hospital, right? You got in an ambulance, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I got hit by a bus.
You got hit by a bus?
Yes.
Okay.
I was hit by a school bus.
Okay.
Okay.
By walking or driving?
I was driving a school bus and I was hit by a bus.
Okay. And then you were going to the hospital and then you jumped out.
No, I didn't go to a hospital.
We're in a hospital.
No. I didn't go to a hospital. Holy crap. Oh,
You're in the hospital, sir. Okay, we just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well,
I'm fine.
I'm
fine.
Don't jump out of the hospital.
I'm not. I'm fine.
Okay.
Listen to my wife. My wife will tell you that I'm fine. Why am I getting arrested?
You're not arrested. Listen to me. Look at me. Hey, Mark.
Why am I getting arrested?
Look at me.
I'm looking
Listen.
at you,
Listen.
sir.
Now listen.
I'm looking at
Now
you.
listen. Okay. Just listen
I
to
am.
me. And I'll explain everything to you. Okay. Relax.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
you are not under arrest. Okay? You are being detained at this time.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Okay?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Somebody needs to
I didn't do anything wrong.
Listen.
I didn't do anything wrong, man.
I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Trying
I
to
didn't do
figure out what's
anything
going on.
wrong.
Okay. You said you were driving a bus, right?
Yes.
All right.
I drive a school bus for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know why
Yes.
you're yelling.
And I'm
trying to-
getting arrested for what?
You're being detained right now so we can figure out what happened. We're not doing anything right now besides trying to get information, okay?
You were there.
How was I?
You were there. I saw you there yesterday. I saw you there.
I didn't work yesterday, so I don't know how you did
Yeah,
that.
whatever. I saw you there yesterday.
What's your
Okay.
birthday, man?
Huh?
What's your birthday?
8261.
82 of 61?
Yeah. Yeah, why are you guys holding me? Why? What? I'm not gonna go
You
away.
ran out of the ambulance.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
know.
go
You're not
away.
gonna run from us.
No. I'm not gonna go away. Why are you holding me?
So you don't fall.
I'm not gonna fall, sir.
Making sure.
Hey, man. What's wrong with you guys? All I want to do is go home. I just want to go home. What the hell, man? I just want to go home. What's wrong with you guys? You are arresting me? For what? For what? Yeah. For what?
Mark, do you have a middle name?
Michael.
Michael? M? Okay.
Yeah. I want my wife. I want you to call my wife. Yeah, do that right
Okay,
now.
223 telephone.
Do that. Because I'm not. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Okay. What do you got all over your back, sir?
Huh?
What do you have all over your back?
My back?
All wet in your
This
shoulders.
is my what I wear when I drive a bus.
No, but it looks like you either got puke or...
Whatever, sir. Okay? I drive a bus for 5 years. Okay? Holy mackerel. Man, you guys are really detaining me for this? You're detaining me?
Yeah, so we can figure out what happened.
What happened?
We're waiting for you to tell us.
I told you already. Call my wife. Call my wife.
Your wife wasn't there, so how would she know?
My wife knows. Okay?
Your wife knows you were driving a school bus, right?
I drive a school bus for the past 5 years.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. So what happened today on the school bus?
So, there you go.
223.
Are you guys really keeping me here?
We're just trying to figure out how you got from into the ambulance and then jumped out.
Because I wasn't hurt. I was not hurt at all. All I cared was when my kids were not hurt.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. All I cared was my kids were not hurt. And you know what? And all the parents showed up at the bus stop and said the same thing. Hey, you know what? Hey, and I had two students and two parents that told me that they would stick up for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to jail now?
We're just trying to figure out why.
I'm gonna go to jail?
That's all.
Hey man, come on. I'm a good guy, man. All I care about is my children on the bus.
Nobody said you were.
That's all I care about. You know? That's all I care about is my kids on the bus. You know?
That's
and
why
you
we're trying
guys
to figure out
gonna
what
arrest
happened.
me?
No,
You're gonna arrest me?
We're trying to figure out what happened. You say you care about the kids on the bus. Some of the kids got home and were scared. So
Yes, of course they were scared. Of course they were.
Why?
Because they were scared.
Why would you be scared on a school bus? Why were the kids scared?
Listen. You know, do you know what you're talking about, man?
No, that's why I'm trying to ask you.
Yes. All I was afraid of was the kids being screwed up, being afraid on my bus. You know what, man? You know what? Arrest me. If you want, just arrest me. Okay? Just arrest me. Just arrest me. Just arrest me. Go ahead. I don't care. All I cared was my kids on the bus were safe. That's all I cared about. Okay? That's all I cared about. You want to arrest me? Arrest me. All I cared about was my kids on the bus. That's it.
Let's take them over there to that parking stop spot over there, please.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay?
All I cared about was the kids on my bus. That's all I cared about.
I understand.
I've been there for 5 years, sir.
Okay.
5 years.
Right.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
All right, this thing. Okay? I'm Deputy Parker of the Fayette County Sheriff's Office. Okay?
I know, sir.
Okay.
I know who you are.
Okay.
I know who you are.
Okay, with that being said, okay, I want to tell you what I'm observing, okay? When I talked to you earlier and asked you a couple questions, I smell an odor of an alcoholic beverage coming
Not
from
at
you.
all.
Okay?
Not at all.
Okay, with that being said,
Not at all.
I understand. With that being said, are you willing to do field sobriety exercises?
I already did one this morning.
You did field sobriety exercises this
Yeah,
morning?
because I had an accident yesterday.
Yesterday?
I had an accident yesterday. A guy hit me.
Okay.
A guy hit me. Okay?
Okay.
Sir.
Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You have that right.
Okay, so you're going to arrest me?
Okay, so
Are you going to arrest me?
Sir, I need you to listen to me. Okay? You have the right to refuse to do field sobriety exercises. That's fine. But under adverse consequences,
Come on.
I can make an arrest for DUI.
Sir.
Okay?
Sir.
All right. So you know what?
Are you really thinking that I'm fucking...
Let's go ahead and put it in my car. Okay? So at this time, you were placed
All
under
right,
arrest for
all
operating
right,
a
all
motor
right.
vehicle. Okay? DUI. Go ahead and put him in my car.
Wait, first of all.
Let me double check these. They're mine. You want to swap them out?
Yeah, go ahead. Please, thank you. I'll put the new cups on first.
You really think that would drive a bunch of school kids? Huh? You really think that I would do that? Huh? Yeah. What the hell? What the hell do you look like? Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, please stop moving.
I'm not moving.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Look at you. Look at you. You would think that fucking you would do that?
Face that way.
You would do that? Hey!
Stop.
Don't hit me!
Stop.
Don't hit me!
Stop.
Don't hit me!
You're not getting my
Don't
face
hit me!
again.
Don't hit me! Look, he's hitting me! He's
that.
hitting me!
Yep.
Yeah.
Do not get my face again.
Right. Yeah, right.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Sit down.
You forced me in there.
Sit down.
Force me in. Force me in.
Mark.
Force me in.
It's not going to go
Force me
away.
in.
Good.
Force me in.
Come on.
Force me in.
Sit down.
Force me in. Yeah.
sit down.
Yeah. Oh. Ow! Ow! You banged my head. Ow! Ow!
You want your feet?
Ow! 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 You banged my head.
McNeil faced charges of child neglect and DUI with passengers under 18.